Substitutions. Number 3, Garrett Whitehead. At center, at 6'10", number 30, Clint Capella. A 6-foot guard, number 5, Fred VanVleet. A 6'8" forward, number 17, Tari Eason. Starting at small forward, standing 6'11", number 7, Kevin Durant. And coach for your Houston Rockets is Ime Udoka. Make some noise for your Houston Rockets.
Let's take a look at our starters for Sacramento. In the front court, the forwards will be DeRozan and Murray. Monk is out there with MP. And it's Sabonis in at center. And for Houston, we've got Fred VanVleet. Durant is out there with Tari Eason. Then it's Clint Capella. And it's Whitehead in at the shooting guard position. Clark, you've been a part of this league for quite some time. What were some of your favorite cities to visit?
Well, it's hard to not include some of the big market cities. L.A., New York, Chicago, Boston, in part because those teams were really good and they also had great fan bases and fun venues to play in.
Now, here's Monk. 5 to shoot. Fires the 3. That doesn't go, and he's 0 of 1 from the field. To the middle. Here's Whitehead. Paxson coming off the assist from KD.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Now here's DeRozan. Sabonis kicks to MP. It's good from long range.
The defense has to understand the scouting report on MP. He can make you pay from deep.
Pass to Whitehead. Here's Eason. Houston moving it around. The wide open look for Durant. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back.
The wheel come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Now, here's Monk. Looking at his point production, he averages almost 11 points a game. DeRozan passes to Sabonis. Sacramento needs to get off a shot. MP's shot is good.
A taste of how competitive MP can be. He wanted to go right back at him.
And before last season, Ime Udoka turned heads when he said the Rockets, Clark, had playoff aspirations.
Well, kudos to Ime Udoka. I mean, very few people believe they would make the playoffs in the stacked Western Conference, and no one saw them finishing as a 2 seed. They didn't meet expectations. They exceeded.
It's hauled in by Clint Capella. Rockets have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Durant inside. He's covered by Murray. Shot's good by Durant.
Durant so good at finishing in tight. Excellent in the paint.
Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. To the paint, it's stolen by Eason. KD passes to Capella over Sabonis. And Capella with the basket on the assist by Durant.
And early on, they've been nearly perfect from the floor. Just the one miss here on their first 5 attempts.
Pass to Murray. Monk outside. Shoots the 3. Again, the miss by the King.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
A nice shot by KD. And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. outside DeRozan. Up top, Sabonis. Capella covering. MP, no good. And it's Van Vliet with the ball for Houston. This game coming after a loss against the Jazz.
Painful to watch, guys. You could see their frustrations mounting, unable to get into any kind of a rhythm whatsoever.
Yeah, they had no answer for them. They simply got outplayed and outworked.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
And Doug Christie wants a timeout. He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan. For a look at how the competition stacks up right now. Here's the latest edition of the Power Rankings. They tell a great story. Taking a look at Houston, they're gaining on some of the teams above them, trying hard to crack into that top 5.
And I think for Sacramento, they've really come together. You can see the confidence in their body language, playing with that sustained focus. It's why they're leading this division.
Now here's Durant. Following the miss by MP. From deep, and Kevin Durant again. KD's got 12.
And you can't help but pick their defense apart. They're completely in disarray.
Well, everything's coming too easily. I mean, at some point defensively, you have to take something away.
MP, no good.
You can tell he's just a touch out of sync here, but he's battling, continuing to fight.
Here's Whitehead. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
And, you know, nothing like getting an opponent on the ropes early. You love that if you're on that side of the scoreboard, and they are landing some haymakers now.
Ball stolen. Pass to Van Vliet. Jacks up a 3. Rebound by the Kings. This team is on quite a run. They're in the midst of a 14-game winning streak.
Just a fun team to watch when you get right to it. I mean, the way they're executing at both ends of the floor, it seems like they're getting better each game. Communication, ball control, ball security, defensively. They are very adaptable, and we've seen how they adjust, always learning and constantly tweaking the winning formula.
And Doug Christie wants a timeout. He's going to take a minute here to get things straightened out. For the Rockets, Dorian Finney-Smith checked in for Tari Eason. And Okogie subbed in for Whitehead. Tari Eason comes in for Josh Okogie. And it's Whitehead in for Fred Van Vliet. And here in the second quarter of action as we approach 4 minutes played. Pass to Whitehead. Now Eason. Durant feeling it out of him. Over Monk. Shots good by Durant. Durant's got 9 points now in the quarter.
And when they've gone to him, he has come through big time. You got to keep getting him touches.
And no questioning the greatness of Kevin Durant. But, Greg, trying to get back into championship contention.
Yeah, and since his 2 titles with the Warriors, disappointment with the Nets and Suns, can he get a shot at another ring?
On the floor for Sacramento, Murray and Sabonis make up the inside pair. Monk on the wing, he's paired with DeRozan. And it's MP in at the 1 spot.
That's their 3rd straight make off an assist.
Murray left side. Off target from outside.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
Here's MP. Kevin Durant picking up that last basket. His 3-pointers off the mark.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
This one for 3. Capella stayed with it, but they couldn't get it to fall. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Rockets leading by 15. To the inside. There's Whitehead. Powered down after the assist. Let him into the lane.
And that's the kind of lead pass we've come to expect from him.
And so MP will bring it up for the Kings. Going to keep rolling here following the win against Memphis.
They shot the lights out from deep and really stretched out the defense in that one.
There's all kind of talk in the game today about stretching the floor, because when you do that, everything else just becomes a little easier.
And here's KD for 3. Sabonis grabs the board.
He was wide open. That miss clearly on him.
Whitehead passes to Finney-Smith. There's the 3. Durant, no good.
And one thing I liked in the first quarter was their aggressiveness to draw the contact, putting the defense on the defensive.
Yeah, exactly. And I think they need to continue to press that advantage. They've got to get back to that. Don't go away from that. It's been working so well for them. Stay with it.
Rockets leading by 12. And so the timeout taken here by Ime Udoka. He made the decision to huddle up with his guys and talk about strategy. Fred VanVleet is checked in for Dorian Finney-Smith. The Kings also at the sub. Levine's checked in. .112 left in the first half of basketball. Pass to KD. Look at KD going to work inside.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
51 seconds left in the first half. Now here's Levine. And you can see his scoring totals. Those are some pretty good numbers. He's putting up close to 15 points a game on average.
This is really where Sabonis does some of his best work. He's a reliable scorer in the paint.
KD passes to Easton. VanVleet wide open. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot. Down low, here's Murray. Good, and the assist goes to MP. Murray's got his first 2 points of the night.
And their shots are falling now with more regularity than we saw at first.
Well, it was a slow start, but they've gone from simmer to medium heat, and they're bordering on hot to close this gap.
Here's MP. He's coming off a 40-point game against Memphis.
And it was not a one-man show. That was the best part. He had just as good a game with his passing as he did with his scoring.
And so it's Houston, ahead by 9 as the quarter comes to a close. They're feeling very confident, shooting the ball with great efficiency and dictating the pace. Back right after this.
Thank you for joining us. Getting right to the story. Things are going well for the Houston Rockets.
Hey, living in the paint is good living. Take it from me.
Yeah, this team doesn't settle. They're aggressive and they're physical. It's impressive to watch.
All right, fellas, turning our attention now to And that is a wrap. Now let's send you back to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third quarter.
And we've got third quarter of basketball for you. 2 quarters in the books. What a game we're seeing from Kevin Durant.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
Yeah, you know what, guys? They gave him too many free runs to the hoop in the first half. I think they've got to be a lot tougher on him. Body him up. Be physical with him.
And Greg, the way the floor is spaced now, how much would you enjoy playing in this current environment?
I'm lacing up my kicks as you say that. It would have been a lot of fun. But not only do you have more room to operate, defenders practically, they can't touch you.
Durant is out there with Tari Eason. Then it's Fred VanVleet. Then it's Clint Capella. And it's Whitehead in at the 2. And that's the group in there for Ime Udoka as we begin the second half.
Check out the body control from DeRozan there, guys. I mean, clearly there's contact, but it's almost impossible to affect his shot.
For 3, Durant. Rebound by the Kings.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession. And all of a sudden, that 3 puts them in striking distance, guys. He's had that shot working all night.
You bet he has. I mean, working overtime. The triple's been his bread and butter in this ball game. Nothing but butter. Sweet butter.
Here's VanVleet. The teardrop falls in. And the Rockets lead by 6.
For a smaller guard like VanVleet, the floater is mandatory to have in your game.
Murray, a screen on VanVleet. The 3 is pure from MP.
Yeah, they're relying on their three-point shooting and getting pretty good results.
Eason, a screen on DeRozan. Here's KD. And he didn't get quite enough under that one.
And they're 1 of 4 here to start the second half.
Pass to Capella. And he elevates for the slam. Domantas Sabonis did not like that at all.
How about the force of that dunk by Capella? Wow.
Just a terrific perspective of that dunk from the Connected Camp. Brought to you by AT&T. Clark, after missing most of the 23-24 season, Tari Eason came back strong last season.
Boy, he sure did. I mean, he really looked good and comfortable out there. Made quality plays at both ends of the floor. You really hate to see anybody get injured, but especially a young guy like him. But youth gives him a chance, I think, to bounce back pretty quickly. No defense going to stop that throwdown by Capella right there.
Murray sets a screen for MP. Offline with his 3.
And, you know, that's their first miss after knocking down 4 in a row to start the half.
Capella, and the dunk by Capella.
He may not be the biggest center in the league, but he sure can jump.
The Kings trail by 6. Right now, let's take a second to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Thanks, guys. Kevin Durant talked about the key to his longevity, and he said just being enthusiastic about the game every day and wanting to get better, that forces you to get in the gym. What you do the most is what you're going to be best at, and if you don't use it, you'll lose it. That's how I look at it. Kevin, back to you.
Truly the love for the game. Allie, as always, we appreciate your reporting.
You know, it's pretty clear. MP is a special, talented player with tremendous upside.
Outside Durant. VanVleet outside. And a miss there on the triple. Sacramento's gotten going here in the second half from outside, nailing 3 of 4 from the arc. DeRozan finds MP. Good. And it's DeRozan picking up the assists. DeRozan's got 4 assists now tonight.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
It's hard for me to watch this. I mean, the defense practically giving them those shots.
And so the timeout taken here by Ime Udoka. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline.
And ladies and gentlemen, round of applause for your backstage.
moment now to see this year's three-point contest and how it's shaping up. Let's take a look at some of the top candidates emerging as we see here some players unlikely to make the final cut.
Not too shabby of shooters on this list, Kevin. You gotta love the advancement and really the evolution of the three-point shot in today's game.
You look at MP, and it's him all alone atop the voting. It's pretty much a done deal that he'll be showing off his long-range skills in the three-point contest.
Yep, and he's going to be scary to have to go up against if he's on that day. Nobody can shoot it like he can when he gets in a groove.
And it's going to be an exciting showcase this year. Some incredible shooters, that's for certain. We'll keep you updated as we find out more.
Yeah, and I think we're in for a real treat. I think the increased importance of the three-point shot in today's game has really shined a light on the talent, precision, and really the wow factor of how these guys can drill the long ball.
Outside, KD. Eason against Murray. Here's Whitehead. Basket, Curry. Whitehead's got 10 points in the game.
Can't be thrown any better. That bounce pass hit him right in stride.
For the lead, Eason grabs the board. And so Whitehead will bring it up for Houston. 17 points was their biggest margin. Van Vliet finds Capella. And here is Durant. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
They're doing a really good job of getting the ball.
Substitution on the court.
And here are the Kings now. They lead by 1 on the court for Sacramento. DeRozan out there with Domantas Sabonis. Then it's Malik Monk. Then it's Zach LaVine. And it's MP in at the 1. Shot clock at 6. DeRozan dishes to MP. From the arc. Good. And it's DeRozan picking up the assists. DeRozan's got his 7th assist here tonight. The Rockets have gone 4 of 10 here in the final period. Not the time to go cold. Durant, the pass to Van Vliet. The 3. And the ball out of play. The Kings will inbound. Murray's checked in for Sacramento.
Number 13, Keegan Murray.
Here's Monk. Pass to MP. Good, another from 3. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable.
And here is Durant. Inside, and the dunk by Capella.
Yeah, on fire tonight. I mean, Capella's scoring numbers can come from a lot of directions. Lots of dunks, lay-ins, and putbacks. They can add up quickly.
In the corner, Murray with it. Back to MP. And again for 3. You can tell he is feeling it.
Kevin, he's on fire.
Outside Capella. Now Eason. Durant. And the 3 misses.
Another rebound hauled in. They're hitting the glass with a lot of passion.
Guys, that's been the key to their lead. I mean, simply put, the effort they've displayed on the glass has been the difference.
In a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Kings.
And they're playing beautiful basketball right now, racking up the assists by playing so unselfishly, just finding the open man.
You know, they've been knocking down triples, too. They've continued to make the most of their opportunities from behind the arc as well.
And they're drawing more whistles and working their way to the line here in the second half.
And guys, I think it's exactly the right thing to do with the lead. Keep going at defenders and find a way to get yourself to the line.
Here's Murray, stolen by Van Vliet. Takes the 3, does not go.
Really hard to stay competitive when you're taking low percentage shots.
MP deciding where to go with it.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Murray down low. Easton on him. And that one is good.
And he never stops working. Murray keeps the feet moving and just never out of control. Great play there inside. He is such a great dunker.
Greg, a high riser, no doubt about it.
Nothing surprising about that, guys. We've come to expect plays like that from him, and still, they never get old.
Strong move off the glass.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
Yep, exactly. And if there's any opportunity for early offense, you've got to push it and push it every time.
And we got a timeout called by Doug Christie. And clearly an important juncture. He's going to have some choice words with his team.
Show us those moves. Give yourself a round of applause.
Green on Van Vliet. Can't get it. Gets trailed by 8. Outside Durant. Showing the moves down low.
Well, Durant knows the team looks to him for this. These kinds of moments, the intensity of the moment, never rattles.
Now MP. Murray sets a screen for MP. It's going